We're sorry. All of our representatives are still assisting other customers. Please remain on the line as we value your call.
Oh, bother. Well, everyone, I am here. I'm back live, and I'm working off a kick too. I've got my third platform up and running. Found out what the little bug was that kept me from doing it in part one, but we are streaming on 3 platforms. So I can see the chats in all 3 platforms in front of me. So chat away, talk to me. I will answer questions. We'll just have some fun. I even tried some of my stickers, and I'll show you what I've been doing here. It's kind of fun. This is one of my favorites.
We're sorry. All of our representatives are still assisting other customers. Please remain on the line as we value your call.
Oh, bother. Yeah, I love the stickers. Those are fun. Don't hesitate to use them. That's why I put them in here. So, have some fun with it, please. It's why the stickers are there. So, I would rather you guys use them now than later, because eventually, once I kind of step up in the ranks a little bit, I'm gonna put them in my tips, and you're gonna have to pay for them. But right now they're free, so just have fun with them and let's do it. Anyways, picking up where I last left off. We have just completed our contact with all the powers that be. We are going to go to Neon for the next mission. We are going to learn how they use the protection grid, i.e. that big dome above, to generate power in Neon. So that's...
You keep installing new cool things in your ship. It's like Christmas every day.
It is, Cora, it is. Anyways. Let me go to the bridge. I don't see that check on something here. Inventory backpacks. Yeah, that's what I thought. Wait a minute, I didn't want that. What the yin yang on the ting tang? The hell did you just do? Willy Wonka? Willy Wonka, Willy Wonka. Caped. And plated. Let's go caped and plated. Alright, let's go back here. What the yin yang pinger ping? Why did it? Okay, well, I guess I can't wear that. Okay, let's go back here. Let's. Maybe there is not supposed to be one more with the Starborn. I don't know. Let me go back and look. Custom, right? Star pack, star room. No. I don't know. Maybe it's kind of inside. Oh, well, let's find out. Whoa, Vasco! How did you manage to get up in the? You cease to amaze me, Vasco. You do. You absolutely cease to amaze me. Vasco is not where he's supposed to be, folks. He's supposed to be down in this little. I don't know how I managed that, but I did.
We're on track.
All right, off to Neon. Off to Neverland. All right, when we get done with this one, we are going to do the quest that Sarah's got for me, because she wants to go talk to the Admiral, and it's going to take us to find an orphan. So I don't know if you've done this one. It's part of her affirming questing. Did you get enough to eat there, Peanut? Did you get something to eat, huh? He's my good kitty. Yes, you did. There's my good kitty.
I have things for you. See that shroud covering Neon?
Yep.
Believe it or not, you're looking at the only city in the settled systems that powers itself from lightning.
Yeah, well, that's why we're here. We are gonna go find out the technology behind that bad boy, so we can. Oops, sorry. So I need to get back on Kick, so I'm looking to make sure everything is running. Twitch, I know is
Looks like some sort of checkpoint ahead. It's probably designed to suck the credits directly from your pocket.
Oh, there's my timer. Oh, what do we got here?
Don't move, Nesha! What's this about? Cut the act. Snippers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you stepped.
Alright, get up slowly and turn around. Try to run, and we open fire.
Open fire. Ooh, that's pretty extreme. For Aurora? You're gonna kill the guy for Aurora? Yeah, that's pretty extreme there. Alright, which way am I going? Which way am I going? This way. I'm supposed to go to a bar. Yeah, a bar. Oh, this guy, he's gonna stop me. Hey, you can't go that way. Maybe he didn't stop me. He was gonna extort some money out of me, and I wasn't gonna play the game. She's up there.
I ain't gonna stand around here all day, right? Stuff him up.
toasted, glazed, frosted, pie. If you aren't here to buy some Aurora, then what the heck do you want? Yeah? Well, if I had a credit for every time I heard that line, I wouldn't be stuck working in this place. So, I'm guessing you're the rook that Delgado sent. Well, let me save both of us some time. Turn around, fly back to the key, and tell the big boss that I'm in no mood to screw around. We'll make this deal when he starts taking me seriously. Are you serious? You're just gonna completely blow me off like that? I spent the last 3 months setting up this job, burned 2 contacts and a hell of a lot of credits. The whole time, I'm also keeping Bayou off our backs. That idiot even catches a whiff of money and he latches onto you like a damn leech.
The few times I've dealt with Benjamin Bayou in the past have been rather unpleasant, to say the least.
Well, he is pretty.
That's the way it's gonna be, huh? Fine. I don't have a ton of time to stand here and screw around, so I'm gonna make this as clear as possible. You want the conduction grid tech, then you're gonna have to download it from the power core of Generdyne's facility in the underbelly. I'm talking about Generdyne's main power plant for Neon. All their cushy offices might be up in the trade tower, but the nuts and bolts of their operation are running beneath the city. Some fancy name the brain-trusted Generdyne calls the room where all the power from the conduction grid is stored. Cute, right? Hey, don't look at me. I didn't build the damn thing. All I know is that the tech inside the place is valuable. Beneath your feet, genius. It's the lowest level of Neon. Generdyne and Xenofresh are down there, along with some of the finest cuisine in the city. Love the confidence. But before you pull the ripcord, I'm afraid I need to add a bit of a wrinkle. While you're inside Generdyne, I need you to plant a virus into their system. It's a simple side job that'll earn you some credits. I think you can handle it. Well, look at you. You're smarter than I thought. Generdyne has all sorts of tasty, valuable snacks in their databanks, and I want access. Here, take this microdrive and access the computer in Brayson Bayou's office. It'll do the rest on its own. It might be wireless, but you aren't going to be able to use it from here, genius. Generdyne's got their place locked down tight.
Boy, you're
But,
snotty.
as usual, the weak link comes from the people
You're
that work there.
snotty.
I recommend you start with Ayumi Komiko, an upper-level exec at Generdyne. Get your hands on her security pass, and you'll have the run of the place. The catch is that Komiko's having a little fling with Benjamin Bayou. Anyway, you can find Komiko at Euphorica. Talk to the owner of the place, Micah. She'll point you in the right direction. As for dealing with Komiko herself, she's got an office in the trade tower if you're looking for something incriminating. The rest is up to you, Rook. When you're done, come meet me at the VIP booth in the Astro Lounge so we can celebrate.
Okay.
Nepotism gets him the job at Generdyne as their chief technician, yet the guy doesn't know the first thing about electrical engineering. They obviously invented the position just to give the moron a salary. One of the many poorly kept secrets in Neon. Frankly, I think he's such a screw-up Benjamin Bayou stuck his ass in that facility under the city to keep him out of the limelight. Not much to tell, really. Thanks to their nifty little conduction grid, they're able to provide power for the entirety of Neon. Damn thing was supposed to be some kind of miracle invention, turning lightning into usable electricity. Neat trick, right? Only catch is that you need a planet like Voli where lightning strikes often enough to make it feasible. Guess how many of those exist? Ding! If you said 0, you're absolutely correct. So Generdyne has been in dire financial straits for years. You're not the only one. The only reason they haven't folded is because they charge exorbitant fees for power. I'm talking 2 or 3 times what it costs in New Atlantis. Okay, now, on to round 2 of our
Sounds
little
like
game.
a
Guess who
two
has a
power
major
companies I know
stake
in
in
California.
Generdyne and soaks up all that delicious profit.
Compared to what I paid there and what I pay now here where I live.
Sorry, that's a good one, Rook. No, it's not Generdyne's shareholders. It's good old Benny Bayou. That son of a bitch has a finger in every single pie in the sorry excuse for a city. Generdyne's no different. All off the books, of course. How the hell do you think Brayson Bayou got the job down there? It wasn't because of his good looks or smarts.
I
can
wonder
promise you
if,
that.
we'll find out. I wonder if there's a
Businesswoman,
question
tough as
I
cold
get to
plating.
deal with him
She's the
more
COO at Generdyne, and
other
I
than
can
what's
assure you,
what's this
she didn't
fucker
get there
now.
with her winning smile.
Because I will talk to him in this
As for
place.
her relationships,
If there's any other
that's a bit
quest
more
that will go
complicated.
after them more.
Publicly, she's having a bit of a fling with Benjamin Bayou. But rumor has it that she's just using Bayou, having a little bit of fun on the side with Micah, the owner of Euphorica. If I were you, I wouldn't bother trying to appeal to her good nature. She's a manipulative person who uses people to get what she wants.
Well, I'll be a monkey's funkle.
Pretty laid-back club over in Ebbside. Owner's name is Micah. She's young, but sharp as a razor, and has gang muscle to back her up. The little Aurora lounge she has tucked away in the building is the real gold mine. Said she modeled it after opium dens on old Earth. Bayou takes a cut of the profits, of course. The rumor says it's way less than he usually takes. No one knows why.
Okay, well, that
Watch your step.
answers
Benjamin
all that
Bayou
question.
resides everywhere.
Man, my eyes are a bit itching. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. It sucks having glaucoma. Yep. Alrighty, let's go downstairs. Back out the door. Try to remember there is a bunch of different things you got to do in order to not get caught, because this is a 100% stealth thing to get into where we gotta go. So I'm trying to remember. I've done it twice. I just love the way these people look at you when you walk past them.
You're in the right place, baby. Everyone knows.
Whoa. Bad part of town, buddy. I'm gonna do you a favor.
you, buddy?
Head back to Bayou Plaza before the disciples get you. Hey, it's your ass, not mine on the line. Whole area's gone to hell. Us crate rats used to think the Ebbside strikers were awful, with all the muggings and shakedowns, but now that they're on the ropes, kinda wish they weren't just holed up in Madame Sauvage's. Streets are getting bad. Real bad. Well, you'll find them at Madame Sauvage's. They're always holding auditions, as they call it. Looking for new blood. So, for being so helpful, chance for a donation. Come on, might be saving my life. What with the disciples and all. I have a heart. Can't blame a fella for trying, right?
You can dislike that all you want, Sarah. I don't really care. You're not the one paying out all those credits. I am. You binky bonker. Hello there, Hazel. Did you get enough of the babies? Alright, we gotta go to... We gotta go get some dirt. Before we go wandering down
spread from their tower and out into the city.
Newell Goods. Is
Hey
where
there.
I want to talk to.
Welcome to Newell's. Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Seacart's lousy selection every...
Sounds like you got a problem.
Oh, I don't have a problem with this place.
Uh-huh.
My problem is Seagart himself. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon's security to keep his place safe. Yeah, sure, if all you care about is yourself. Every payment Seagart makes validates Neon Security's corruption. He's setting a bad precedent that many merchants are forced to follow. Anyway, sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure you'll find something you might want to buy.
Alright, let's see what we got.
Sure, have a look.
There is a couple of things I am specifically looking for, so let's... Oh, you don't have it. I can look down right now and tell you you don't carry it. What is this one? Neurocon. Boardroom suit. I don't want that. Nah, we're good. Goodbye.
Thanks for stopping by our shop.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Now, James, I don't want you to get upset.
We're going now. We're going down, way down yonder. I just like the way people just kind of gawk at you when you're running past them or walking past them. And the security people here have got quite the tune.
If Benjamin Bayou's ego was as combustible as helium-3, he'd be able to... I've heard that Benjamin Bayou has a private penthouse at the top of the tower. The view from up there must be
Oh, I got another
breathtaking.
quest here. But we're not doing side quests at the moment. We're not doing those. We're going to... Yep. It's like someone's pounding through my wall today, or through my ceiling, one of the two. What the hell? Sounds like somebody's pounding through my wall. I don't know if you can hear that, but holy crap, that's loud.
Yeah, what? Is this important?
I don't know, maintenance on the
I'm really
roof or
busy
in the
right
other
now.
apartment next to me.
Let me save you some time. If you're here for a job, we're not hiring.
How can you not hear
If
that?
you're here about the conduction grid tour, we shut it down a year ago. Good. If you were, you'd be the 12th person I've turned away this year. What a waste. Look, I'm sorry if I'm blowing up at you, but I've got a ton of problems and no time to deal with them all. I'm afraid that things aren't going terribly well around here. I don't care if I'm allowed to or not. I'm happy to get this off my chest. The conduction grid went online almost 75 years ago. And since then, we haven't developed a single groundbreaking innovation. At this point, the money we're taking in as a power utility barely covers the waste that's going on in the research and development division. You'd think that, right? The problem is that Brayson Bayou, Administrator Bayou's brother, is currently heading up the R&D division. I swear to you, the man doesn't know the first thing about power systems or electromagnetic technology. None whatsoever. Look, I'm running out of options. No one above me seems to care what's going on, but I'm willing to take a chance. I have a full report on Brayson that I want to send to Administrator Bayou, but I don't know if he can be trusted. What do you think I should do? You know what? You're absolutely right. I can't allow Brayson to run this company into the ground. Hey, look, thanks for helping me out with this. It's been on my mind for a long time. If there's anything else you need, any questions at all, feel free to ask.
Oh, I've got a few questions.
As long as it doesn't get me into serious trouble, ask away. She's my boss. She's fine, I guess. Look, like I said, I don't want to get into serious trouble. She might be a bit tough on all of us, but being responsible for Neon's power grid is a very stressful position. Sometimes that stress trickles down.
Yeah, shit rolls downhill, guy.
Whoa. Okay, that's crossing the line. I can't discuss company matters like this. Yeah, I hope so. I'd like to think so. I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. I'm still willing to talk. I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here.
Got it all solved.
Okay, listen. You didn't hear this from me, but I know she's up to something with Benjamin Bayou. He was in her office a few weeks ago, and they had some kind of shouting match. It got really heated until Bayou stormed out the door. I don't know what it was about, but I happen to know Miss Komiko keeps audio recordings of all her meetings in her safe. And before you ask, yes, I'll unlock it for you. Just don't tell anyone I helped, okay?
All right, we get together. Don't suspect anyone.
We're done talking about that. Sorry. You want to do some digging? You do it on your own.
All right.
Because I'm sick and tired of the corruption that's running through this city. People around here spend half their lives terrified about being backstabbed. Spend the rest of it planning on how they're going to screw over someone else. Something rotten is going on in this company. And one day, I hope to find out what it is.
All right, well, let's find out.
I've only been working here for a few years now, and she's been my boss the entire time. Well, the big boss is our CEO, Mr. Harada. But I've actually never met him. He lives somewhere in New Atlantis, I think.
I didn't know that. That's all I wanted to know now.
Sure, no problem. Genodyne was founded in 2232 by the original designer of the conduction grid, Felicia Corbin. Working from her facility in Neon, it took her almost 25 years to get the conduction grid up and running. That was Genodyne's first and last major success. The span above the city is outfitted with a specially developed electromagnetic absorption system. When a lightning discharge hits the span, the energy is instantly distributed across the grid to prevent overload. The energy is then transferred through a series of polyphasic capacitors and rectifiers to ensure all of the negative and positive strikes are equalized. At this point, the energy is clean, and it gets stored in massive storage cells in Neon's underbelly, from which it's parceled out and used for power. That's an excellent question, and the answer for it is surprisingly simple. The conduction grid is only effective in lightning-rich environments. That's why Volai was chosen as its primary development site. Genodyne has always hoped to adapt the grid's absorption technology for other applications, but nothing public has ever been announced.
Okay.
Thanks.
We
Taking
got
the
it.
time to talk.
He unlocked
Are
it
you
so I
lost?
don't have to worry about picking it. Right?
If you'll excuse me, I have a deadline to meet.
Don't want to talk. I'm fine. Yeah, we don't have to pick the door. And there are two control boxes here. Sarah? I closed that for a reason, you minky.
I'm pretty sure you weren't supposed to take that.
Yeah, I was. Don't worry about it, girl. Suppressed breach? What the hell is that? I gotta look at that one. I have no clue what that one is. Suppressed breach? S. Alright, I am not seeing anything. Is it a resource? I don't know. Is it a no? It's not there. I don't know. All right, well, let's go over here. We are gonna pick a lock. And yes, I'm using Easy Pick Lock. It's a mod. Notifications. Anything at all. Security reminder. Okay. Update available. What is it? Current operating system. It failed. Oh, interesting. Wonder why it failed. Who opened the door now? That's not. We're done. Let's get out of here.
No time to chat.
That's okay with me. I don't want to chat. We want to get out of here. We are headed down to the belly of the beast. Trying to remember the path as I'm doing this quest again. And I've done it twice, but I had to have help the first time because I was like, whoa, that was tight. Oh, you know what? There's a house here in the city too. I gotta find that one.
Be sure you never find yourself on the wrong end of a bounty.
Oh man, such attitudes here. Such attitudes. Right? Attitudes. Every one of them. Do I need to go in there? Yes, I do. This is where we're gonna go find what's her name. No, we're going in. We got to deal with the proprietor in this establishment to get to the person we want to get to.
Okay,
She's
let's settle
pretty
this once
kinky
and
about
for
her.
all. Velocity or Chimera?
You kidding? Chimera all day.
Yeah.
Why do you think I'm here?
Welcome. Please, make yourself comfortable. I can offer you a drink, or perhaps you're here seeking access to our members' lounge, where you can enjoy your Aurora experience in peace.
I don't know about you, but that's where I'd rather
Maybe
be.
No, not this again. You people should leave her alone. What do you want with her?
She's very protective.
People are just gifted.
Yeah, sure. Tell me another one. You debt collectors are low-life assholes. She's broke, okay? Now get out of my club before I get really pissed off and have you thrown into the street.
No, really. I'd like to see you try.
The Crimson Fleet.
That got her chonies.
Oh my, I'm sorry. I had
That
no
got
idea.
her chonies good.
I didn't mean anything by it, really. Sorry, I just... Well, I worry about her.
You got your knickers in a twist
Ayumi
there,
owes
lady,
a lot
lady?
of money around town. I'm trying to help her out. But, you know, I have a business to keep afloat. If you want to talk to her, you can find her in the members' lounge. Of course, access to the lounge is going to cost you.
Of course.
And I'm not changing my mind about that.
Alright, 5,000 credits? Are you kidding me?
Excellent. Then here is your access key. Please let us know if anything in the lounge interferes with your comfort. Enjoy your stay.
What's up?
Nika, Nika.
Nothing beats getting zoned in the members' lounge.
Yeah. We got our pass key. Let's go up and talk to the gal. We got our pass key. Let's go up and talk to the gal. Hello, can you go? Some of these people are available for hire. Yeah, defense system specialist.
Those chimeras
You know what?
really pack
Come
a
here.
punch.
You, hey. You, come here. You, sir. Shit. Talk to me.
I'm looking to join a crew. Any openings?
Yeah, I want to hire you. I'm going to send you to
No more
one
than
of
the
my
average crew person
facilities that I have not.
Great.
You're cheap.
I'm ready to go.
Okay, we are going to right there, outpost. I don't have anybody at that outpost yet. Start dealing with it, and I will send somebody else up there. Andromeda, I thought you were already assigned. Yeah, I thought you were already assigned. You too. Holy shite. Well, it's a good thing I just looked at that. Okay, there's one helix. I gotta get another one, but I got one.
I'm on my way.
You go. You go, bro. Alright.
Yeah. What do you want? You must be zoned out of your mind,
Nope.
because there's no way anyone sober would say something like that.
I do.
How the hell did you find that? It was Estelle Vincent, wasn't it? That bitch. I knew I should have kept that somewhere else. Here,
Don't know who
take
Estelle
this
is,
pass.
but
It should get you through the storage room entry to the facility. I'm warning you though. Once you're inside, you're trespassing in a high security zone. That means they shoot on sight. Good luck. You're going to need it. If you had to work with Grayson Bayou, you'd understand. The man is still a totally incompetent fool, and he's running our company into the ground. The worst part of it is that he's Administrator Bayou's brother. So I can't fire him. I can't reassign him. I can't even yell at him. It's like having a cut on your body and you're helplessly watching yourself bleed to death. Except in our case, we're hemorrhaging money.
then do something about
I
it.
suppose if I don't explain, a copy of that recording you found might end up on the next SSNN report.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Fair enough. A few years back, the previous CEO of Generdyne went missing. As the COO, I was next in line for the job. Instead, Bayou muscled his way into the company and gave me an ultimatum. Either back up his bullshit Mr. Harada identity, or I'm gone. I had no choice. But I decided right then and there, I was going to do whatever I could to take what was rightfully mine. If that meant seducing Bayou to tip him off balance, then so be it. Luckily for me, Mike has been incredibly understanding about the whole thing. More than you can possibly imagine. Micah is the only person in this godforsaken city that's kept me from going completely under. She doesn't want money, doesn't use me for influence or as a stepping stone to get ahead. She loves me for being me.
Yeah.
And I love her for being the same.
That's pretty
When
obvious.
this stupid bullshit is over, and Bayou is 10 fathoms deep under neon, we'll be there for each other.
Okay.
Forever.
Keep dreaming there, sunshine.
What is this? A job interview?
Yeah.
I'm the COO of the company.
I may be
Second
the
to the
next
top.
COO. You never know.
Right under our esteemed
I rhymed
CEO,
just now.
Mr. Harada,
Dumb.
also known as Benjamin Bayou. So when you ask me what I do for Generdyne, the answer is nothing. The Bayous run the show, and I tread water. The salary helps, of course, but at the end of the day, I'm just a joke.
You're a
Sitting in
joke.
an office to make things look legitimate.
Alright, I think we're done
I
here.
just know this is gonna come back to bite me on the ass. I just know.
I might, you know, you never know. Hey, you're still here. You're supposed to be on your way down to Helix. Get your butt to work. I just hired you to be my one of my crew workers there. I got helium-3 to mine. I gotta go check on that anyways and see if you've made it. I know we did, but I need to go check that anyways. Alright, where are we going? This way.
Rather be doing this than getting mixed up with the gangs.
The elevator. We're going to the elevator here. Down we go. Am I going the right way? Yep, I am. I go the right way. This way.
Oh, it smells horrible down here.
Well,
Ooh, how
go
can
up to
this
the
like
area
this
where
summer
it is
serve
better.
rotten
Why are you
fish
sniffing your way
goodness
around?
knows what else.
Yeah, I know you do, but I'm ignoring you, so just let me get my questions in. Employees only. Excuse me. Excuse me. Alright. Okay. Man, I don't know if I want to take her in here or not.
Must be a lot of valuable tech disappearing from Generdyne.
If you don't mind.
I'm going
I'd like
to
to speak to
say
Admiral Logan
no,
sooner
wait
rather
here.
Take your time.
Yeah, you just stay here and stay out of the freaking way. Don't follow me, please. Ooh, food. Okay, this is I'm trying to do this all by memory. Because this is all by memory. You can't get caught, that's just all there is to it when you're down here. So let's weed your way through the system and hopefully you'll get through without getting caught. Here? Yes, here. Wait. Not here. But since I'm here, I'll grab all of these items of, yeah, I'll grab all those items. Ooh. Cheddar crackers. That's what I always wanted. Give me them cheddar crackers. Okay. See that? We gotta not be seen, so let's get through the door. We got me through there. It's a good thing he heads back to me, and the other people don't pay attention, the workers. But we're still gonna. Whoa, hello, hello, hello. Now, see that little opening in the hole? We're going down here. Thank you. Now, being down here, that thing's not going to see me. In fact, there he is right there. There he goes the other way. That gives me. Oh, there we go. Yeah, no, I gotta grab loot. Well, trying to remember. Here, okay, we're good. So far, so good. I'm doing it right. Ooh, there's one right there. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Shit. Alright, here we go. Damn. Back to the load. I should have waited just a little bit longer. I should have waited a little bit longer. Was rushing too much, and that's what I get for rushing. Don't rush. Don't rush. Where am I at? You. I gotta tell you to stay put again.
If you don't mind, take your time.
Alright, here we go. Get out of the way.
Must be a lot of valuable tech disappearing from Genodyne to justify all the scrutiny of their own employees.
Back to the... Okay, that little bit of a reload has caused a little bit of lag. Thank you very much. We're gonna have to deal with the lag. Alright, we're doing this again. Yeah, I know.
The one that tasked us with recalibrating the fixed mode reductors instead of inductors.
Come on, please don't be lagging. No lagging. Hate it when I'm lagging. And I don't have my graphics set up high for the purpose of not lagging, but it's lagging. Nobody's looking at me. I'm still hidden. Don't look, don't turn, don't do anything. I'll take those two wire things. Those are valuable. Fortunately, those cleaning robots don't do anything because they're not sentient. Screens, let's see where it's at. There it is. And there it goes. Come on. Come on, grab it. Crouch back down. Let's get to the damn door. Let's wait just a minute or two. Okay, where's that guard? Let's quick save. Let's go through. Nobody's seen me. Okay, we're good. Phew, made it past that one. No, there's nothing here. No, there's nothing there. There's a storage room right down here that we'll be able to go into. There's nothing there, but it's got some loot. Yes, that's an easy pick lock. It's a mod. You'll find it in the creation kit stuff. Open the dough. Played this game for a while. I decided, you know what? There's got to be an easier way to get through doors. There is. Oh, hey, guess what? Contraband! I got contraband. Love it when I find contraband. Why have they got that thing in a box for? Highly volatile? That's a good one. It's highly volatile. We're going to take that. That's money in the bank. We're going to take this. That's money in the bank. Digipicks. Always can use digipicks. Always can use digipicks. Frustrated. We'll get through this. We will get through this, kids. That's a piece of item that we need when we're constructing. Okay, we're coming up to the next area where I'm going to run into somebody or somebody's going to be there. Look at me, you crazy woman. Quickly grab all of that into this vent. Into the vent. See, the lag is keeping me from picking stuff up, opening doors, that kind of crap. Where it's going to get fuzzy. Okay, see the guard? We wait right here. He will move. He will move. But we don't want him there. And I'm trying to remember when I get on the other side of the door, which way do I go to avoid the guy? And here he goes. He's moving. Straight on through the doors in front of us. We're going to go around the back side. No, we're not going through the doors in front of us. In fact, we're going through the vent. I remember. And if you do get lost, I learned how to do this part of the quest from somebody who posted it on YouTube, so that's how I got through this part.
You don't find that strange? If I sat worried about everything I thought was strange about this company, there wouldn't be any time left in the day to do any actual work.
Part's getting a little fuzzy here for me. Let's do a quick save just in case. Just in case. I guy startled me for a second there. This way, okay. Robot, holy moly! I know you gotta clean and all that, but some more loot. We can grab this stuff. I just love the way they have guns and ammo just laying about, you know, no big deal. We don't need to secure it. We don't need to secure it. Alright, elevator down. We're good here. I don't have to worry about anybody here, but we do need to access this here computer. Okay, when the lights discharge, it creates between the yada. That just tells me how the system basically works. And there we go. That just says this is what we got. And there's the one. Conduction grid highly classified as safety precaution. They are encoded with hollow matrix encryption. Okay. Okay, we got the information we needed out of the computer.
Technician Shibata, currently posted to Genedine's R&D laboratory. Personal notation. I'd like to go on record about my feelings about Chief Technician Bayu. Though most of my fellow employees feel that he's underqualified and incompetent, I feel that they are underestimating him. I've spoken to Brayson at length, and I find him actually to be a kind and endearing person. I think that living in the shadow of his brother, Administrator Benjamin Bayu, has given him a bad name, and that's a shame. From what I can gather, he was placed in his current position against his own better judgment and asked to do the impossible. It's an unfortunate situation, but I will endeavor to get the rest of the technicians in the department to be more supportive.
Alright, I think this is the part where I gotta do some hippity skippity. Save again. When in doubt, save, save, save. Don't try to get through it on your own. Okay, we're not going to go that way. We're going to go this way. Ooh, hey. Yes, okay. Good, 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 good. See the dot? I think that's where my final position is. But we're not going to go out the door because we would definitely get caught. We will don't want to get caught. Sorry. This lag is terrible. Damn it.
My wizard found I got a whole new batch of tricks on my sleeve.
Almost there, almost to the end. Alright. Oh, Damn it! I was afraid of that. I don't know. Did I get caught? Or no, I got caught. All right. Let's load again. Oh, shit. I was almost there. I was almost freaking there. I was almost there. Damn. No. I know what I just did. Damn it. I'm supposed to go to quick save. It's all right. We'll get through it. No, quick save. Load. Exit. Where's my? There's my quick save. This is the one I wanted. Damn. I was almost there. All right. We're gonna go this way quickly, so we got nobody. We were almost there. Okay, we just made it. I just kind of went towards the wall so I wouldn't get caught or noticed. We're good. We got it. We made it. We got through it. We made it. And there is the guy we want to talk to. Come on. I may have to finish the stream and reboot because it's like this is.
Oh, it's you. I was wondering how long it would take you to get down here.
This guy seems to be pretty
cool. If you want the
He's not
encryption
like
cipher, you're welcome to it.
A-hole
I
brother.
just don't want anyone getting hurt. No catch. I'm not trying to trick you. You want the cipher? It's yours. At this point, I'd do anything to get back at my brother. He deserves everything he's got coming to him.
No love in that family, for dang sure.
I think you could safely say that most of Neon would agree. You know, I've spent my entire life living in Ben's shadow.
Yeah, when we get out of here, we're gonna have to stop the stream
Everything always
and
works out for you.
apologize. I'll come back after, but
been
I've got to reboot the
bouncing
machine.
from one
I don't
job to
like
the
this.
next, barely
I don't
keeping
like this
afloat.
lagging crap. This just drives me nuts.
And all the while, he laughs at me behind my back. Thinks it's hilarious to make fun of his stupid brother. Like I wouldn't eventually find out.
Yeah, we gotta do that.
Yeah, that would be nice. You know what? I am sick to death of being pushed around. It's my turn to take control for once.
You do that, buddy.
The passcode for my terminal is GEN-41A18. That should give you access to the cipher and whatever
Gen
else you need.
41A18. Got it? Got it? 41A18.
I'm getting out of here while I still can. After you're done, I suggest you do the same.
Okay.
Because he's a two-faced son of a bitch, that's why. It's not like I should be surprised. When we were younger, we never got along very well. I mean, he's 11 years older than I am. He had two different mothers. Might as well have been from two separate families. That's an understatement. I never knew my actual mother. She was my father's mistress.
I'm in a safe spot.
I was
as
told
soon as I'm done
she
talking to
vanished
him, I'm
from
just
Neon
gonna.
when I was only 2 years old.
We're gonna end it. Let me get rebooted. This is. I can't
Ben's
believe.
mother, she didn't give a crap about me. Wouldn't even let me call her mom.
Mom,
I
really?
just had to call her Liliana. Can you imagine?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry life was so tough.
And then there's Dad. So buried in the day-to-day operations of Neon, he didn't have time to pay attention to his
I left
bastard son.
frickin' Sarah way at the beginning of this, but when I pour it out of here, she'll be there.
Yeah. Everyone's sorry.
She'll catch up.
As sorry as I am.
It's okay. I don't miss her. I couldn't have her.
Look,
in
I appreciate
doing
what
this.
you're trying
When
to
you
do.
do the stealth mission,
and
do
it's
not
nice
have
to
any of
get
your
this off my
companions
chest,
with you,
but
because it just
talking
F's
about
it.
it isn't going to change a thing.
Give you that right now. Don't. It'll F you up, so you don't want it.
That's why I gave you the encryption cipher. Anything I can do to stick it to Ben, that's the real therapy.
Stick to Ben.
As usual, you can thank my dear brother for that. At first, he made me deputy administrator. That went well, until I wouldn't cooperate with Owen Dexler and all of his thugs at Neon Security. Then he had me work with Valentina over at Xenofresh, helping with Aurora distribution, until she pinned a credit skimming scam on me. And now, here I am, chief technician at
Here
Gemini.
I am to save the day.
I don't even know the first thing about electrical engineering.
All right, I think.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, I'm at about, I don't know, a -8.
-8. Man, that's pretty low
I don't
self-esteem
have
you got there for
background
yourself,
for
buddy.
this electrical engineering stuff. Chief technician? It's ridiculous. Ben stuck me down here expecting me to work miracles. He didn't stop for even a second to think of the repercussions. That's so typical. All I need is one breakthrough. One. And I could shove this job right in his face. Damn, that would feel good.
Well,
Of course. The storage tech that Dr. Corbin came up with. How can I miss that?
don't know, buddy.
Jared
Don't
and I
know.
could make a fortune selling those to outposts for power collection purposes. It's perfect. Thank you for giving me that kick in the ass I needed to get going.
All right, I
Do
think
me
we
a
got
favor
it.
and don't tell my brother we talked.
No,
He wouldn't like it.
yeah, you're still afraid of your brother, okay. Okay, that is uploaded. What else can we find? Data package transferred. We got to go back to Estella. Ooh, message in the box. What do we got? According to the last month's budget report, you have spent over 10,000 credits. Is that all? 10,000? What do we got here? Nothing more. Oh shit, that was... Okay. Fail outgoing. Okay, we're done. Unfortunately, we don't have to go back through the same way we did. I don't know where. Q. Let's get the hell out of Dodge. We'll just have to restrict it. Oh, I can't go there. I wanted to go there. Oops, wrong one. My lagging's gone. Sarah is still sitting in the location. She'll catch up, don't worry.
The music is amazing.
You're rocked off your gourd there, pal. We're going to this way. And look who, behold, we've got to talk to. The man himself.
Ah, there you are. What kept you? I believe we have a lot to discuss. It's obvious you're here to meet someone. Fortunately for them, they rented this VIP room under a false name. I assume that same someone provided you with that clever little virus you installed into Generdyne's systems. All too well. You know, I should give credit where it's due. That virus is quite impressive. It will cost me tens of thousands of credits to remove. That's the last time I'll ever take the Crimson Fleet's capabilities for granted.
Decisions.
And I'm a businessman, which means I know when to walk away from a deal. You want to know why? It's because I don't negotiate with pirates. They don't understand commitments or contracts, how to get the deal done with finesse. No. For your kind, it's only brute force and violence. Shoot first, take whatever you want, and ask questions later.
He don't know me very well. He thinks I'm Crimson, but I ain't.
It may seem that way. But for every rival I've had thrown into the ocean, I've made 2 times as many legitimate deals. Look, I'm not here to debate. I'm here to make an offer. All you have to do is tell me who's profiting from the virus you've uploaded. In return, I'll let you leave the city alive. Really? That's the story you're going with?
Yep.
Very well. There's a body that Neon Security is going to be discovering very soon. One with concrete evidence that links you to the murder. I'd say you have about 1 hour to leave this place before you have a price on your head. So, I assume this concludes our little arrangement, and you'll be leaving our fair city. Oh, when you get back to the key, be certain to give Neva and Delgado my warmest regards.
I won't worry about it, because soon after I get done with Crix's legacy, we're gone. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Yep, I sure did. I sneezed. Sorry about that. Floated up my nostrils. Floated right up my nostrils. Well, I cleared out my own lag. Not sure how I did that, but I'll take it for what it's worth. Okay, we got to go back to meet with old what's her name. Give her the good news.
Catherine Luzian keeps demanding we look into her husband's murder. Murder, yeah, right. Hysterical old broad.
Yeah, there's another side quest that's going down in my... You again? I thought maybe you'd already left after I told you no, I wasn't giving you a squat. She's gonna be in the back. Is this your home?
Glad you're back. Sorry about the whole Benjamin Bayou thing at the Astro Lounge, but I didn't have much of a choice. Can you believe the nerve of that smug son of a bitch? The man is priceless. You're not the least bit concerned that he found the virus and figured out where we were meeting that quickly. Must be nice to be so naive. Yeah, I'm pretty much dead in the water at this point. Since Bayou flagged the virus, I can't risk accessing the system now. All that work I did trying to crack Generdyne is gone. Now I'm in a bit of a bind. The prep work for this job put me in deep for a bunch of cash, and I have no way to pay it all back. That's exactly what I had in mind. I guess you aren't such a rook after all. How much are you willing to part with?
Let's give her 9.
Wow, that's way more than I expected. I had no idea you'd be so generous. All right, I guess we're done here. Tell Delgado if he ever needs me for anything else. I've still got his back. And hey, you won't be hearing rook from me anymore. As far as I'm concerned, you're one of us now. Lifeblood of the fleet. If anyone tries to tell you otherwise, you send them to talk to me. Just watch your ass. Benny isn't exactly going to be tickled that you've been talking to his brother.
Who cares? He don't frighten me. Of course, I don't want to stick around for an hour. I don't know how long the hour is in the game, but we're gonna get out of it. We're gonna get out of the city. I got what we need. Back to the key we go. And I got a feeling that UC people have moved their location again, so we shall be okay. We will be okay. no, Sarah. I definitely left her. Of course, you know, he was talking about a body floating, but we know whose body that is. I'm just glad to be out of there. Oh, cool. That's the shuttle service team. I like that mod. That's pretty cool. If you get into the game and you happen to lose your ship, don't worry, you can still fly around. We got a shuttle service mod that take the shuttle anywhere you want to go. Alright. Pretty cool. Whoops. I put my gun up. I'm gonna shoot my ladder. Alright, back to the key.
Alright, Captain. Where are we headed
See,
next?
I told you she'd be back. There's Sarah. I told her to wait. There she is. All nice and toasty.
Time to leave this place behind.
Fat pig. The converted UC prison transport.
A lot better if.
That's right. That's the transport from the UC mission.
I guess it'd be a lot better.
Whole creek thing. And back to the key. Jump.
You know me so well, Dad. So, what is that?
Board's all green. Successful job.
Docking complete.
We're good to go.
Docking complete.
You might be interested in.
What the hell?
All hell's breaking loose, Rook. Delgado needs you in the repair bay with Jazz as soon as possible.
Alright. Someone overcook a potato in the microwave? Yeah, that's a good one. Use that, she'll get pissed off at me.
Hooray! You got the conduction gizmo. You did exactly what we asked you to do. Good work, pat on the head. Are you ignoring me or something? I just
hate her.
said there's an emergency.
She rubs me. Okay, I hope it isn't bad.
Oh, that's hilarious. You're a real comedian. You know that? Now get
Whatever
your
I
ass to
do
repair
can piss her off, I'm doing it. Hello, Matt. I couldn't resist. Whatever I do can piss her off, I'm gonna do it. I pissed her off good. Someone overcooked.
This station is well outside my wheelhouse. You'd best do all the talking.
We are, don't worry about it.
And you are sure we will have those defense batteries up and running?
No. I'm not sure. They're in bad shape, Del. Really bad shape. I'm already using duct tape and spit to keep the station from falling apart. You want me to pull a rabbit out of my hat?
I don't want to hear excuses. I want to hear that it's going to be fixed. Period. Get it done.
All right. I'm on it.
You want to quit standing there and hand over the conduction grid data?
Holy shit, right here, butthead.
Ah, perfect. I'll take that.
Dependable as always. Unlike some people we know.
Oh, that's real funny.
All right, listen up because I don't want to repeat this twice. We've gotten word that UC Systef is massing somewhere nearby for an attack on the key. While we prepare for their arrival, I want you to head straight for Bannock 4 and bring Crixus' legacy home.
Okay, I'll put the ship.
Just slow down and listen before you jump the gun and ruin everything. Lay it out, Jess.
You're gonna get
Alright, first
caught
things
anyway.
first. I'm gonna upload this data you snagged from Generdyne into the Keys databanks. All you need to do is build and then install a conduction grid module onto your ship. Oh, and if you haven't already, you'll need the CommSpike module installed as well.
While we're at it, perhaps we should fetch your groceries for you as well?
Once your ship is ready, jump out to Bannock 4, board the legacy.
That was good. First time I've had Sarah with me doing that. Good one, Sarah. Good one, Sarah.
Nothing around here is simple.
Yeah, it is.
Dell's right. You have to follow these steps carefully, or don't bother coming back. After you board the Legacy, be on the lookout for 2 transfer modules. They're special keys that allow access to the ship's vault. Once you locate the vault's control center, hook up the data core I'm gonna give you, and download everything they've got.
And before you get any bright ideas, like running off with the money, that currency is going to be heavily encrypted. Only a genius like Shinya would be able to crack that encryption. So bring it back here right away.
Sure.
Yeah? I sure hope so. Look, I'm gonna make this real simple for you. If that money ends up anywhere but the key, I will hunt you down and pry it out of your dead hands myself. Now get moving. Now get your ass to Bannock 4.
I need to get those defensive batteries online, so make this fast.
I want to upgrade my ship. You might help me with my ship. There we go.
Not a problem. Conduction grid data is all set up in the system, so should be an easy install.
Alright, let's do it.
Sounds like fun. Let's see what I've...
Thank you. That's what we needed. So let's go here. Yeah, the family. This is where we're going to put the 2. I saved these 2 spots up there for a reason. So let's go to this one. Oh, no. What did I just do? Oh, B. Duh! I hit the wrong key. Okay, let's attach. We need... we need equipment. Is it equipment? Or is it... structural? I think it's structural, right? Where are my parts? I need my parts. Or do I do something else? Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to put a couple of equipment. No, I don't want it horizontal. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want a logo top. I want an equipment base. That's what I'm looking for, is an equipment base. I don't need that. Come on, guys. Where is it at? And it's not in there. I thought it was in structurals, and it's not. Let's see if it's here. Well, shit on a brick. I'm looking for... There's two pieces I have to have, and I can't frickin' find the right... I don't want decoration. I want my parts, please. I want my parts, please. I don't need dockers. I don't need knockers. I don't need a cockpit, that's for damn sure. That's cargo. Okay, this is getting to be a bit aggravating. What was that? No, it's a radiator top. I don't need a radiator top. Alright, I gotta figure something out here. If I were to... Let's go back to me. Stick you there, and I stick you there. Is that gonna cause... No, we're still normal. If I... Yeah, I know. I gotta install some mod. Portal top. It's not what I want. It's not what I want. Alright, let me try something here. See, those are weapons. I don't need weapons. Well, there is the comm spike, so maybe that's what we're doing. All right. Well, at least I got it. No. Okay. We got to do it again. All right. Here we go. Well, at least I got it figured out. I know what I got to do. In this case, then I am going to put it right here. Where is my weapons thing? The horizontal weapons mount right there. Okay, and we're going to structural now. Demos. No, we're going to go equipment. Okay, so let's go that one. There's that one. And then comm spike there. There. All right. Well, you know what? I'm seeing some other shit here. So let's go back to. And I'm going to put something right there. Damn it. Can I do it there? Oh, fuck yeah, I can. Alright, now we're going to go back here. What do we got? We got a jammer. Multi-frequency jammer. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Multi-frequency jammer. Is there anything else? These are lights. I don't want lights. I can put lights on the bottom of my ship. Okay, great, fantastic. And I'm going to put a dual one on this one just to give it some. All right, we got everything we need. Okay, we got it. Yoo-hoo! Damn. Okay, we're done. Save. We got the ship done. Alright, I got everything that I need. Plus, I got a couple extras. Alright, here we go. Next time we meet, folks, I'll be putting bullets in everybody. Except for you, Delgado. You're going to prison. And your second wingman, Neva, she's gonna scramble out of here like a wet bitch. All right, I'm gonna go get something to eat real quick.
You know, I've always wondered, if someone made a mess on this station, would anyone even notice?
Probably not. When I got here, first thing I got, right here, I don't see the blood, but somebody got shot and killed right in front of me. Honest engine. All right, we've got to go back and see the boss man. Give him an update as to what I'm going to go do. And then we're going to go back and take care of Sarah's little, I need this, I need that type crap. Oh, you know why I'm got my doors closed? Because I had to go do something. There's another one that's closed. It was important. I had to put some upgrades on my ship. Had to get the upgrades on the ship. Hey, you're supposed to be strapped down. Why are you not strapped down? Damn it. That's supposed to be strapped down. Go find the commander. He has moved his little location. There he is, right there. There's the commander. Bypass the, let's just get in there, okay? Let's get in there. All right, Vasco.
Service, Captain.
It's good that you're not stuck in the ship like you have been for the last couple of times I've seen you. Stuck in between floors or whatever.
All support ships have arrived, Commander.
Good. After
we're done here, arrange it briefly. I want all of their CEOs over here as soon as possible.
Yes, sir.
There you are.
Damn.
Where have you been?
I've been busy doing my job, sir.
You mean your latest excursion to Neon? I've received the reports about your little foray into Genodyne. Last piece of the puzzle before you go after Crix's legacy. Which means it's time to put all the cards on the table and prepare to attack the key. Thanks to your evidence, we were finally able to convince them to task us the necessary resources. Before you jump to Bannock 4, I need to make one thing abundantly clear. The credits from that Galbank transport cannot reach the fleet. You have to bring them here at all costs. Delgado gains access to those resources. We might be touching off a battle we can possibly win.
We've been monitoring the Crimson Fleet's comm chatter in the Crix system. They're gathering allies by making promises based on your success.
As much as I hate to admit it, UC SysDef won't stand a chance. The fleet will become stronger and more unified than ever.
Perhaps the UC should have thought of these potential consequences before incarcerating those people on Suvorov.
Perhaps. But instead of spending time debating our predecessors' mistakes, we should be working towards a rapid solution.
I'll bring Crix back.
I've always known that when it came down to it, you'd do the right thing. All right, I guess this is it. Do whatever prep you need to do aboard the Vigilance, and then head out to Bannock 4. When you return here with Crix's legacy, we'll begin the attack. Good luck. During the end of the Narian War, the money was destined to bolster the Freestar Collective's coffers. Even though we were rivals at the time, and I suppose we still are to some extent, the credits still rightfully belong to their people. After the money is turned over to Master, I'm certain arrangements will be made to return the money to the proper authorities in Aquila City. The evidence you've been bringing to Lieutenant Toth has been instrumental in convincing the brass at Mast to greenlight the attack. They've sent us support ships, extra troops, weapons, all on account of your role in the operation. To put it simply, if it wasn't for you, this operation would be at a standstill. While you're running with the Crimson Fleet, you're undoubtedly going to be faced with some morally gray decisions. It's going to be difficult for you to weigh the consequences of pulling the trigger while maintaining your cover. Do what you have to do, but remember why you're out there in the first place. I'm not advocating violence. I'm merely urging you to weigh the consequences before you open fire. Look, I can see that you're struggling with this. So let me simplify this for you. If there's a route to your goal which doesn't involve killing innocent people, I'm urging you to follow that path. Use your instincts. I'm certain you'll do the right thing.
All right, we got it all.
All my hopes go with you. Good luck.
Okay, here we go.
Pirates are gonna look like fools when we take the legacy.
I think the next character I make, I'm gonna make him. I want to see what the Crimson Fleet does when they get the money.
SysDef Marines are the best of the best.
It's not going to change the main quest line at all. Don't know if it's going to change how the UC quest line goes when I become a Vanguard. But I'm just curious to know what it is. So I may make a character for the purpose of being a Crimson Pirate for the rest of my career here. I was going to go do something, but we're going to have to wait until we get this all done. I want to get this out of the way. Damn, I hate it when all that shit starts flying all over the ship. There's a mod that's supposed to keep all of that tacked down so it's not all over the floor.
I hope you're having a good
day?
Ooh, look at everybody on the bridge. Holy crap, what are you doing up there on that Barry, get your ass off the console.
It's a beautiful day to be alive.
Light you up. Get your toothbrush. Yeah? You start scrubbing floors.
Hey, Dad. Will you read to me tonight before bed?
Read to you, sure.
Get your ass off of things.
And really funny voices for the characters, like you used to when I was little.
All right, Bannock 4. Where are we going? Hello. Scooch you out a little bit. Way the hell over there? All right, here we go. Let's jump.
Just try and stop me.
I'm jumping. Sorry. Oh, hell, shit, we are here. Here I'm going. Okay, right there. Unknown signal. Let's go. All right, here. I'm already here. Ouch! Knocked some paint off my ship.
EM levels are off the charts, but the conduction grid's holding.
I want to know what the hell Bannock. This ship was doing way the hell out here with a bunch of.
Over there. It's the Legacy, and she's completely intact. And what's that? Is that another ship docked with it? Strange.
Why was another ship down? Oh, I know. I want to know how he got in there. If he didn't have the comms spike or the protection.
Let's sack that airlock and get aboard.
Let's just do it this way. I'm gonna keep my pistol. I like that pistol. That's a pretty cool weapon.
Warning, an emergency lockdown has been established.
Look at the damage to these robots. We're not the first people to set foot on the Legacy since it was trapped.
Surprised that the environmental controls are still working on this ship after want my helmet on, please, because I need the light. So we gotta look for it now. You know,
Crew recording initiated.
Alright, the system should be all set up. Just shout out when you want the computer to record. Should work for everyone.
Okay, fine. Now, give me the bad news.
The bad news is that our engines and grab drive are destroyed, and we're drifting toward Bannock 4.
Wait, doesn't that put us smack into Bannock's EM field? We hit that, every circuit on this ship will overload!
Easy, Sounds. What's easy about it? Huh? She's right. We end up in that electromagnetic radiation, and we're dead.
Hey, there's no need to talk like that. It's Simmons' first time out. Can't you see she's scared?
Yeah, Bakara, pipe down. You're unhelping.
Everyone stop. Right now. We all need to take a breath. We're in bad shape, but I need everyone alert and level-headed so we can figure a way out of this mess. Osterholt, you're my engineer. Give me options.
We don't have any options. Kellner and I need to work on a shielding solution. Fixing the propulsion isn't even on the table.
Fine. You two get on it. Simmons and Bakara, I want you to walk the ship and give me a full damage report. Mayfield, see if you can help Aguilar with that arm injury. Let's move out, people. Crew recording terminated.
Right, now we go upstairs. Now we go upstairs. Now we go upstairs. Always like the digipicks. I'll take them all. I will take all the digipicks.
No signs of a struggle here. The legacy seems to have held together.
Crew recording initiated.
Hello? Hello? Engineer's message said they set up some kind of a recording system. Well, the red light is on, so I guess it's working. It's been a few days since I docked with the Legacy. For the time being, I'm stuck here. Every system on my ship, including the prototype shielding, is completely burned out. It's unlikely it'll ever fly again. Whatever's protecting the Legacy seems to be holding for now. Which is pretty amazing considering she's been here for almost 40 years. Long story short, I'd make it to the prize, but now I'm stranded and trying to figure a way off this hulk.
stupidity.
What's happening to him, Captain? What's happening to all of us? Bakara killed himself and now this? You have to help us! God damn it! I'm trying! I thought Bakara would be okay! How the hell did I know he'd never come out of that room alive? Everyone's looking to me for answers! Well, guess what? I don't have them. This whole thing's falling apart, and it's my fault. Captain, come back! Please! I'm sorry!
You didn't do anything wrong, Simmons. I'll go talk to her.
Crew recording terminated. Crew recording initiated. I just wanted you to know I placed a commendation in your record, Aguilar. Really? Why would you? Ah! Take it easy, Doc. I like to keep the arm, you know?
Sorry. Sorry. This field dressing is the best you're gonna get away from us. Yeah. That's right, though. You saved our asses. Big time.
You're the reason that we're having this conversation right now. That was a hell of a shot you made during the battle. This isn't necessary, Captain. I was only doing my part to keep us alive.
Oh my God, Aguilar, take the compliment already. They had us on the ropes, shields down, engines down, escorts destroyed, then you hop on one lousy gun we have on this crate.
I'm not some kind of hero. We were just lucky, okay? Listen, I know losing Tremblay back there was hard, and that both of you were very close. But we have to move on and survive. That's easy for you to say. You still have Kellner. Everyone knows the two of you are together.
Aguilar.
You want to know the truth? Fine. Yes, we're together, but that's got nothing to do with what I'm talking about. I've lost 4 of my crew, and I'm trying to keep the rest of us alive and in good spirits while I figure a way out of this mess. So I'm sorry if I've offended you. Hope the arm feels better. Captain, come back.
Not good, Aguilar. Not good at all.
Damn it. Crew recording terminated.
All right, I gotta go. We're going to stop right here. We'll be right back later, and if I can do it some more late at 10, I will. Right now, I need to log out, and I'm going to end my stream. I saw a bunch of people coming in and out of this broadcasting on these combined platforms is going to pick up things, and I'm appreciative of that. So everybody have a great afternoon. Be safe.